Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. Hello, hello. I apologize for that. Oh my gosh. The furry doorbells are barking. Get this pulled up here. Chloe! Come hang out, y'all. Good morning. Allergies are on point today. So you roll those lemons out into Facebook land. That would be greatly appreciated. Get all this other stuff closed so I can see where you guys are. There we are. Hello. Everybody is rolling in. Robin and Kathy. Hi. Shannon, LaDonna, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. That. I need some chapstick, y'all. How's everybody doing this morning? We are almost to Friday. One more day. Oh my goodness. Why is that not working? Okay. Get that out. Good morning, everybody. Do that. Nothing wants to work this morning. Oh my gosh, a star party already. You guys, good morning, Jean Ann. I've been shopping on Craft Outlet. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for the stars, Robin. Thank you, Mindy. Hello. Thank you, Shelly, Billy. You guys are on point this morning. How is everybody doing? I'm going to share myself out a couple times here. Oh, I need to go around and plug my phone in. It is one of those mornings, guys. Excuse the movement. It might wiggle a little bit. And I'm going to do that so my head hopefully isn't cut off too much. The boy is still in bed, so I'm on my own this morning. Okay. Gonna do some... Have to take my husband back to the doctor for more x-rays. Oh, goodness. I pray that everything is okay, sweetheart. So welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. Good morning, Vicki. Hey, Paula. I saw you send a message, Paula. I haven't read it yet. I apologize. Like I said, it's just been one of those mornings today. Let's do that one. Spread some love. Get our coffee out of the way. Okay, so glove. If Miss Flo is on here, she doesn't even have to remind me. Went to Hobby Lobby. They were already out of the white, teal, and blue mesh. I ordered 5 so I could... Yay! Oh, honey, prayers. Good morning, Kelly. I hope you and your family... Yep, I went and saw Dad yesterday. Guys, you are not going to believe my dad. So, ooh, this needs to be washed. So now he has pneumonia. He's on antibiotic for that. So now guess what he has, guys? The poor man has pink eye. I get there, and, you know, Mom's concerned about it in his eye. We saw it was red on Monday. And I was hoping that, you know, oh, it's just, you know, that old age thing where they get red around the eyes. Maybe he's just tired. Maybe he's the... Yeah. Now he has pink eye. Hello, Tina. So, I was like, that's not cool. It's not fair. But what can we do? So, good morning and welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. I am Kelly Limones, the owner and operator here in the wonderful, amazing Omaha, Nebraska, right smack in the middle of the United States. I go live Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So you can find me. Hey, Tracy. You can find me right here on my page. Your best bet, though, if I ever... I know, he can't catch a break. if I ever decide to do a different pop-in, or if I post new items and whatnot, your best bet is to turn those notifications on up above. Make sure that the notifications are on for my lives and for any of the posts that I make. Thank you, Roberta. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I was so excited. Couple things. I got a couple packages yesterday. Super excited, mainly because it plans out my next couple days for me. So the first package that I got was... ta-da! I got my, I'm assuming it goes because they cut it together. It probably goes, yep, like that. I got my Pancake, patent pending, Pancake wreath forms from Deco Exchange. They are a, I should know this, 14-inch and a 10-inch. So here's the 14-inch, here's the 10-inch. These were created by Coach Mel from Sincerely Creative Mom, and of course Damon at Deco Exchange, Damon and Parker. And because she came up with the Pancake wreath, that is her design, her method. And so they made, I'm not going to use the small one, not today. I'm going to use the 14-inch. And so I purchased these, A, to review them, and B, for when I make pancake wreaths. So other people may use these for other things. I personally am going to use them only for pancake wreaths. So they are, if you watched their reveal, and Damon's been making, and Coach Mel, they've been making with them. So they have these half circle cutouts, as you can see here. Wait listed them now. Oh, over 5,000 sold. I should have checked because I put the link up in the description. So I bought 5 sets when I ordered them. Maybe it was 7. I think 5 sets that I bought because I knew I was absolutely going to love them. Good morning, Joanna. How are you, love? So as you can see, there are these center circles that go all the way around. And then there's these half circles on the outside. So the reason it is like that, I'm excited, yes, to use them for the pancake wreath. Because I don't want to, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to use them only for pancake wreaths. So the way they made these, there are center circles here in the middle. There should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. There should also be 6 of these half circles on the outside and 6 of the half circles on the inside. So picture your Dollar Tree frame, okay? And when we work it up, I don't have one. I should have pulled one down. Please. So picture your Dollar Tree frame. Okay, I'm going to line this up, which they did. So if you can see, I'm going to hold it, see if I can hold it like this. Okay, we'll hold it like this. Do you see where on the inside the half circle cutouts are on the bar? Okay, they're on the bar that holds the rows together. And then on the outside, the half circle is where we would put back up. So the reason they're here is because remember on the inside of our Dollar Tree frame, you would put a Chanel stem here. Okay, so we've got a cutout there for our Chanel stem. And then when we, hey Vicky, how are you? Trouble number 3. Me and Patricia are 1 and 2, you're 3. The 3 trouble amigos. Then on the outside, there's a half circle because remember we put a Chanel stem on the outside here, okay? So compared to your Dollar Tree frame, that is how those cutouts are. So what we're going to do is we are going to put our Chanel stem through one of the holes where you're going to work on the inside, just like we would with the Dollar Tree frames, okay? We're working on the inside half circle cutouts, okay? Hold, please. Chloe! Stop! They're worse than kids sometimes. So we put it through the hole, and we have the half circle, okay? And that is, so our Chanel stem comes up, okay? Now, I'm still doing it away from me, so when I tighten this, yeah, puppy's in trouble. Okay, so when I tighten it, my V is still towards the inside. So we are going to do this all the way around. Just, hey, I will take that now. You and Patricia need to give me half of your towel and stop. So we're going to pull these through. We're going to put that knot. That knot is sitting right in that notch, just like it would on the Dollar Tree frames. Okay, I guess I don't really have to fold them in half because we're not going to even them up. These are made out of wood, if you did not know that. I did not know that he waitlisted them. I just grabbed my affiliate link for it and put it up there in the description of this video. I don't know how long the wait list is. You could always get on the wait list. I'm not sure how he's running with that. I'll have to find out. Let me get my rubber bands off this. So again, when you get these, it is a 14-inch and a 10-inch. And it also comes with a nice, what they call a recipe card. So it is automatically included. If you are not familiar with working up a pancake wreath that Coach Mel does, almost the only ones that, only type of pancake wreaths that she makes. So it lists what materials you need for the 14-inch, what you need for the 10-inch. It has, for the basic, it has the prep time, the craft time. So for example, in the 14-inch frames, it automatically tells us that we need 12 20-inch cuts of mesh, 12 14-inch of one ribbon, 12 14-inch of another ribbon, how many pipe cleaners, your sign, and then your ribbons for your bow. Okay. Pull these through. Twist twice. Took one rubber band off, didn't take the other rubber band off. Okay, so here is my inside 6. He just did it about an hour ago. Okay. It doesn't surprise me that they sold well. Okay, so there's our inside 6. Okay, we used one of those holes in the center and the little notch on the inside ring. Now we're going to do our outside. If this was a Dollar Tree frame, I would tell you to put it on the outside 2 rings. Okay, so we've got another hole here in the center, and we've got this notch cut out. I'm still doing it away from me. So when we pull it, the middle of that, or the V of the chenille stem, is towards the inside or on the top of the wood frame, so it doesn't flop to the outside. I know Damon I saw that he made a post about, hey, we're shipping as fast as we can. We're cutting them here, plus they're being cut at another off-site location because they don't mass produce them. I did see that, but I guess I missed. You've never done a pancake wreath? No, it's wood. It's wood. It is not cardboard. Damon would never sell a cardboard frame. I do know that. Cardboard anything. So pancake wreaths are very simple. You can do, they started off on the Dollar Tree frame. Is how Coach Mel designed them and how she did them. This is a patent pending frame. Hey Angie, how are you? Nice to see you. Good morning. So it's a patent pending frame. We'll have to catch replay. My phone being connected to car cannot get any sound. Oh, well, boy. Away to the lake in the hills. Woo woo. We will miss you tonight at support group, but have so much fun. Question on your rails. I have a few people who live in RVs. Which one would be a good size for the RVs? I would do 10-inch. The 12-inch wouldn't be bad. Let me get my hands right. 12-inch wouldn't be bad. I don't have any here in front of me. I do not. But if we use our lemon bars, so this is about how wide they would be, it would not be bad at all. It works perfect. You could do... Oh, that's lovely. It went behind my shelf. You could do... This gives you an idea on 10-inch. Okay? So you could do the 10, but the 12 would fit perfectly. I've done several 12-inch rails for, hey Karen, for dorm rooms. I've done one for an RV. I did it on a 12-inch and it worked great. Hey Steven, how are you, kiddo? So here we go. So we still have our 12 ties on our pancake frame. Okay, we're going to set that aside. Oh, I guess I should show you what sign I'm using. So I am using, if you are not familiar with my line of Peace Love signs, when I very first started making signs, that was the first thing, that's the first thing that I started making, is I wanted to, as much as possible, anybody that wanted a Peace Love sign. So Peace Love Lemons, of course, was right there at the top of the list. We're making that. Believe it or not, I did not have a roll, partial roll, because you only need 12 cuts at 20 inches. You don't double layer it. So I did not have a roll open, so I have to open one. You can make a pancake wreath on the UITC. Absolutely. Yep, you sure can. Absolutely. And I support, obviously, you guys know I support her 100%. Let me see, where's my... You can do a pancake style on this one. You would do on the inside 2, and then, you know, the outside 2, you would do 12. Absolutely, you can. All different kinds of options. You can use a Dollar Tree frame. You can use this new one from Damon and Coach Mel. You can use a UITC board. So there are several options. Today we are reviewing and using the new one from Damon. Hey, what's the big idea of releasing all these kits at once? I'm going to have to solicit my hubby out to buy them all. You're funny. I know. KKC did their kit, which is for the subscription group. I did mine in the support group. Okay, I had my boards out, and then now I put them away. Come on, Kelly. I'm going to hold them down. I have to run. Life is too busy these days. Love you. I love you too, Mindy. We need to catch up. We'll be in touch. Okay, I'm going to even this out. Get my mouse out of the way. We're going to even this out. Make sure this is straight. Okay. Because the other thing that I'm going to be reviewing, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. It'll be coming up the first of next week. Have you guys seen these? Do you know what they are? I got them. They're super popular right now. These are the, I got them from Flower Box. These are the attachments you put onto a wine bottle and then do your attachment here on the side. So I got a stack of those. Did your daughter create that center board? This? No, these are not. None of this. This is from Deco Exchange. The only thing my daughter, I shouldn't say only, what my daughter does is she paints any of the wood items. If I misunderstood what you're asking, I apologize. Can we still watch KKC Design Club if we don't purchase the kit? As long as you're a member. No, I lied. The kit is going to be done in a private, whoever buys it. We'll be doing other projects. It doesn't mean that we won't be working on kits or doing stuff for Kate, but this first one that's being painted is only for those that will purchase the kit. Good morning, Maureen. So I'm cutting at 20 inches, and I'm going to cut 12. Here's our sign. I have a link to the sign up in the description of this video also. I have the sign-up link for my subscription group. We meet tonight at 7 p.m. If you sign up, you'll be able to have your first meeting tonight with us. Tonight is going to be a live like what this is, the first Thursday of the month. All other times we meet, it is in Google Meet. We have a lot of fun. You get a 30% discount to use every month. You get an exclusive kit every month. You get a discounted sign pack every month with one of the signs being exclusive that will not be released anywhere else. Good morning, Kathy. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday because it's Arts Friday. He has 3-day weekends, which is amazing, but then I get confused and think, oh, it's Friday. No, it's his Friday, but not my Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, we are 9. We're making a pancake wreath on the new patent pending pancake frame from Deco Exchange. You only need 12 cuts. 10. I love this blade from Hobby Lobby. I got it when they clearanced that stuff out. It cuts very smooth. 11. And 12. So we have 12 cuts at 20 inches. You would be able to do another pancake wreath. You have this much left. Or you can use it on a rail. You could do a matching rail with this. So we're going to set that aside. We're going to set these over here. Going to bring our frame back over that's buried underneath all the mesh. We're going to get our comments to scroll since they don't want to. Okay. We are going to take our mesh, and it is going to be natural curl down. When you let it do a natural curl, the curls are underneath. Come underneath, okay? And we are going to lay it vertical, which means our cut edges are top and bottom, and our finished edges are left and right. To show you quickly, I don't know if you guys can tell, this is like a border stripe mesh, but this is the fuzzy, is I guess what I call it. Where did I put? Did I not save? It's somewhere. Here it is. Let me see what they call it. Sorry, guys. I know I got this one from the Drift Border Stripe Mesh. Drift Border Stripe. I know they have it in different colors, so it's got this fuzzy or the snow drift edge. I wanted to point that out. Good morning, Darlene. Having thunder and rain. Oh, be careful. Okay, so we are going to start here in the middle. We are going to do the standard ruffle. If you want to tuck your underside in, the under, you absolutely can. You don't have to. We're going to scrunch right up the middle. We're going to push with our thumbs and walk with our fingers. And you're going to get this. Looks like a bow tie, okay? We're going to start on the outside. We're going to put it right in our tie. I think the Wardbirds from Hobby Lobby yesterday, they had 3 rolls. They're currently out. Yeah, I think since word has gotten out that they're selling that newer mesh. Good morning, Carol. So now we're going to take our sides and we're going to put them on top of each other. Okay, we're going to pull it around so it's almost like a flower petal, like so. Oh, you're welcome, Jackie. Okay, so that's what we got. How many of you have said to people today, May the 4th be with you? I'm surprised my husband hasn't. He may have put a post up and I didn't see it. Got to crack the door. Okay. So we're just doing the standard ruffle. Very easy. I'm going to put it right in our tie. Hello, Lisa, my love. How are you? Twist twice. And again, we're going to put these on top of each other. Fold it down. Make sure our tie is out. That one's got a lot of fray on it, so we're going to cut that. And it's fine that that side is on top of the other, okay? Make sure these ties are up. between those two. I like to pull the ties for the inside up between the two for when I put that on. They had one roll that was weird. It was like 9.5 inches wide. I'm going to have to go check. Yeah, they don't scratch the doors, these. Excuse me, my Dollar Tree has gotten good. They've gotten a lot better. Excuse me, with their frames. They don't scratch as bad. But these are nice and lightweight, guys. This is the 10-inch. Very lightweight. Okay. Let's keep on trucking. If you're just joining, welcome, welcome. Good morning, happy Thursday. We are reviewing and or using whatever words you would like to use. The new patent pending Pancake board frame. What do they call it? I want to make sure I name it right. Pancake Wreath frame. Hello, Leilani. I'm sorry I haven't called you. Things have been absolutely insane. Yesterday, Patricia and I spent the day getting the next marathon planned. So hopefully we can release that soon. How much do they run in cost? It is $7.50 a set. So when you get the set, it's like this because they cut them together, so he's smart. They were smart in cutting them because they cut them like this. So it's $7.50 for the set, a 10-inch and a 12-inch. Excuse me, a 10-inch and a 14-inch. Don't judge me. I bought them the first night they were released. And I got 5 sets because I figured that they would. I'm sorry, honey. I knew I needed to. I wasn't ignoring you. It's just there's a lot going on with that planning, and I had the new benefits for my subscription group, which is only $4.99 a month. So lots and lots of planning. Okay, again, we're going to wrap these around each other. I make sure my ties are up for that inside. Hello, Kirsten. It is an afternoon for you. Can you get them at Dollar Tree? These? No, this is Damon's. This is Deco Exchange. He's never going to sell to Dollar Tree. Coach Melissa from Sincerely Creative Mom and Deco Exchange partnered to create those. And you can only get them from Deco Exchange. But I was told, and I did not know, that just this morning he put them on a wait list because they've sold so many. There is a link up in the description of this video that I'm assuming if you try to order it, it'll put you on the wait list. Sure, once they get caught up, you know, it'll be better. It's something new, something different. I personally am only going to use them for the pancake, because I think it's pretty cool that it's a method that Coach Mel created, and now she's created a frame for it. Very happy for her. Okay, so we got one more on the outside. And speaking of creations, did y'all see that Lori with Unique in the Creek got another patent? I'm not sure which board it's for, but she now has 7 patents on her boards. Isn't that exciting? I'm so excited for her. So excited. That takes a lot of work, and even if you do have, you know, attorneys, which you should, if you're going to, you know, have a patent attorney, that's still a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get that many patents Did you get my hello? My phone is right. I did, sweetheart. I did. Happy Thursday to you. I apologize for the dog. I have, oh, I almost got my coffee. I have my patio door open up there so she hears more. Chloe! Sweet love of God. Okay, so here's the outside. See how flat it is? Just like a pancake wreath if you do it on the Dollar Tree board, okay? Now, I'm going to set that aside because we're not going to put the other set of mesh on yet. We're going to decide what we're doing for ribbons. We're going to put our ribbon tails on. So, I pulled out all kinds of ribbons. Again, here's our sign. So, all kinds of ribbons. I think, let's see, this is a satin. I'm pretty sure this is a satin. We're going to do lemons, and I think we're going to do the green. I think that'll look really sharp. I'm going to do lemon in the green, lemon in the green. And we are going to cut at 14 inches. You cut at 14 inches when you do a pancake wreath. These are my lemon bars. They come in sizes from 6-inch all the way up. You can get these at lemonwreaths.com. And I do currently have an automatic 18% discount on the entire website. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there at the end. Stick your scissors right in there. Cut. Oh, thanks. Okay. We're going to dovetail. Green is going to pop it out. I think so. Thank you, Linda. See some new folks popping on. Good morning to you. Chloe. We're going to do this side. We're okay, Brenda. Good morning. I hope you're having a good morning so far. Don't need this anymore. I'm going to end up cutting myself. My bracelet that Dakota made me. Do you guys remember the looms? They were popular when Trinity was younger. Nope, I'm going to use this. Now they're popular again, so Dakota makes all kinds of bracelets. And when your child gives you something that they made for you, you show it off. Okay. This one is from Sam's. It was new this year. It's more of a heavy cotton. I thought it was going to be a satin, but it's not, which I'm glad because I love this. So we're going to cut 12 of this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If I am still on, you are not late. Good morning, Robin. Got this one. Okay, I want to see something. I had somebody say that my lemon bars didn't work. They do. All you got to do is wrap. And the more you wrap, the longer. Because the thicker it gets. Good morning, Suzanne. Decor Exchange just posted they sold 5,000. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Somebody had just posted this morning that they put it on a wait list and I was not aware. That is a lot of... I bought 5. Oh my gosh, everyone found out Eric is coming home barbecue at my house tomorrow. Surprise! I'll bring the potato salad. Okay. I'm going to match up my ribbon tails quick. And put the 1.5 on top of the 2.5. We're going to fold it in half. Something else I picked up from Coach Mel. I know a lot of people do it. She usually has hers most of the time done ahead of time. I should do a kit. I should do a kit with this sign and ribbon. I didn't think about it. I should. Ooh, good thing I don't have a microphone down here. Did you guys hear my stomach? Goodness gracious. Hit the road. You got to drive ahead of you. You have a barbecue we have to do Saturday, so they said. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said barbecue at my house tomorrow. Yeah, it's Friday. Where are you at again, Michelle? Yeah, I'll just do support group from the road. I'll make the potato salad when I get there. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm ready for that. Y'all, it's the time of year for barbecues, hanging out outside with the neighbors. I am so ready for all of that. Driving with the windows down. Crazy hair, don't care, because I got crazy hair anyway. Okay, so we got our tails. 25 miles past Boise. I'll be on my way as soon as I'm done with KKC this afternoon. Okay, we're going to bring our frame back over here. These were cut at 14 inches. We're going to scrunch right where that fold in the middle is. We're going to put these right in our tie. Twist twice. You're all crazy. And then we're going to twist about 6 or 7 times. You're going to cut to leave a little nub like that. Can you guys see that? So then that nub we're just going to take and we're going to fold it right behind our ribbon. And we're going to take our ribbon tails and we're going to separate them apart. And we're going to do it opposite on each side. Okay. These down here. So we have lemon polka dot, okay? Alcohol coolers provided. That's the best kind of cookout and barbecue. Just have all the coolers lined up. Not sure which one carries the soda versus the beer. Okay, twist twice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to cut it off with a little nub. You want to twist it before you cut it off because otherwise it's just going to come apart and your ribbons are going to come out. Tuck that little nub back there. Separate our ribbons. Now, if you do it just like you did the other one, I am pulling the lemon to the left and the polka dot to the right. So now, good morning, Miss Ruth. How are you, sunshine? So now when we have it, it's going to be alternating all the way around. Lemon, polka dot, and so on, okay? So we're going to do that all the way around. And we do 14 inches. As you can see, they're nice and long. You can still see the deco mesh poking out. But now when we put the inside row mesh on, you will see that when it lays on top of these ribbons, because we cut them at 14 inches, they're still going to poke out underneath that mesh so you can see them. You don't want to use beautiful ribbons and then not be able to see them in your tails. I bought a big one from Costco. It holds a lot of beer. Or seltzers, wine, whiskey, whatever you drink. That's funny. Okay. Okay. So that's what it's going to be all the way around. That green does make it pop. Oh, thank you, Linda. So we got a little straggler here. Oh, that came right off. Putting the ties right in. Good morning, good morning. Drop a comment and let us know if you're new to watching. Would love to give you a shout out and welcome you to Lemon Heads. Life is too short for sour heads, as my shirt says, and the shirt is available on the website. These ribbons would work good with a lime sign also, with the green. Never thought I would love lemons so much until I named my business. Just hopped on. How do you keep the mesh tails from not being separated on the underneath? From not being separated? Do you mean like from coming apart? Or do you mean like when we separate them like this? Ask again when. I want to answer your question, but I'm not. I want to make sure I'm understanding what you're asking. Got one more here on the outside. Oh, stomach. And I even ate last night. Okay. Twist twice. And then do 6 or 7. Yes, the mesh when you make the pancake form. Oh, how do you keep it from not being separated? When you wrap it on top of each other, it's got enough of a, we'll say stickiness, for lack of a better word. It's going to stay on top of each other because, you know, the type of material that it is. And you've got enough of an overlap that they will stay connected. And then once you get your ribbon on it, and then when we get the next layer on top, that's going to help hold it. Which we're going to do the next layer now. So I'll show you when we put them on. Explain it a little bit better. So again, we're doing just the, I call it the standard ruffle. Do the ruffle. Okay. Like so. Now this is why I pulled my tails up between the mesh when I put those on, so I'm not digging for them when I'm doing this inside row. So now we're putting it right on top. Right on top. Guess I just haven't played with it enough to get it to stay together. Let me show you. Okay, so we're going to, it's nice and tight. We don't want to cut it off yet because we got the ribbon tails. So we're going to take these. That's going to start sticking to the bottom a little. See how it's nice and long? We're going to pull it. You're going to pull it so it's on top of each other, and it's got that much room before it's going to separate. I mean, you'd have to physically with your, you'd have to do it on its own. It's all together. Okay, see? So we're taking it and we're pulling them together, closing that gap. Like so. Now this is what I was talking about. You can pull these down. Sometimes they get to be a little too far apart. When we put, the mesh is cut at 20 inches on a pancake. So when we put this top mesh on, you can still see your ribbon tails down here underneath it. That's why it's cut at 14 inches. This is a method that was created by Coach Mel, a Sincerely Creative Mom. So now we're going to do this all the way around on the top. You don't double layer it. That's what makes it a pancake. This one was pulled up here. Of course, Jeananne. Come on, there we go. Putting it right in on top of everything else. Make it nice and flat. Squeeze tight. Okay. Again, we're pulling it around. And you're pulling it nice. Pull it closed. Yeah, and let me know. Feel free to shoot me a message. Maybe I can walk you through it, like with a couple pictures or videos. Yeah, you want to, instead of just kind of bringing them point to point, you're bringing one, I do it because I'm right-handed. You're bringing the left one under and the right one over. So you've got all of this before it's going to pull apart. And of course, she doesn't want to lay down. And then you're kind of curling that under. Because we're making a pancake and we want it to lay as flat as possible. Inevitably, you'll have to adjust your tails because your arms are on it, your hands, they get out of place. Maybe I don't pull it enough together too. That could be. It took me a lot to do it right also. And watching a lot of videos of Coach Mel. Okay. So again, we're taking it. So you don't want to just, if we just put it together like that, see how it's just barely on top of each other? It can have the tendency to pull apart. But we are taking, because I'm right-handed, we're taking the left and pulling it clear over, and we're taking the right side and pulling it clear over. So I got this much that they're overlapped. Doing the same to the front. Now, sometimes I do it backwards and the right will, go under. Either way, you're overlapping them. Did you see my bow on my carrot? Yes, I thought I sent you a message. To figure out bows on my bow maker, I used to make them by hand, but my hands can't do it anymore. I get it. Okay, there's some fraying here. Okay. Again, I'll pull my tails down so at least I know where they're at, but we're going to have to adjust them a little bit more. Watch the beginning, now back watching my 5-month-old granddaughter, youngest is 7. Oh, how fun. Absolutely, you're welcome. I almost grabbed the ribbon, not doing that yet. This also works up quickly. If you're sitting doing one of these on your own, you can easily put it together in 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. Now, obviously, you have the quote prep time. That's not including cutting and everything. If you were to do everything ahead of time, cut all your mesh, cut all your ribbon, have it ready, and you just sat down and just went from putting the ties on to the end, you should be able to do it in 25 to 30 minutes. I think that's even what they have on their little recipe card that they send you. Did it look okay? I redid it a few times. Oh, I get it. I think it looked good. Really. Okay, this one's not wanting to cooperate. Pull that under. Fold it over. Make sure your ties are out if we're going to put our ribbons on. Another straggler. This one's wanting to be poofier than what it should be, so we're going to put the left over the right. There. So method to my madness. Okay. 2 more. 2 more. Did I tell you that my cousin stole my purple heart wreath I made? Oh, jeez. That's because she loved it so much. If I lived closer, I would steal it. Purple's my favorite color. Oh, did I miss one? Nope. Okay, got 2 more. And again, a little trick that is pulling those when I'm putting the outside row on, that first row, is I pull those chenille stems from the inside out so I'm not digging for them when I'm putting this on. It was still on my door until last week. That's funny. What determines the length of the mesh you cut? The creator of the limit of this style. So Coach Mel from Sincerely Creative Mom is the one that created or came up with the pancake wreath. And so that is what she cut it at. That is her quote recipe. Her playing around with it, her messing with it, all of that good stuff to get the right length. I was sticking in there. Get the right length to make sure they overlap correctly. All of that good stuff. So, the inventor, the creator. Guess it's the one and the same, right? Okay. Last piece of mesh. I don't like to rush holidays. I had Christmas, Easter, and Valentine's all out at once. I still have not gotten all my stuff put together down here. I've been too busy with lives and planning and orders, and it's bad. I got so many boxes and tubs sitting around. I keep saying this weekend. Well, we had prom, and then we had this, and we had that. This weekend we have senior pictures, but at least that's on Sunday. And how many inches was this one? I apologize for having it. No, honey, don't apologize. You were fine. 20 inches. Ask any questions you'd like. 20 inches. I know there's some folks out there. I want it that way. Sometimes you have to play with which one you want on top. I know there are some live creators that say watch from the beginning. I'm sitting here talking anyway. You know, if it's a method like you said, how did you put the ties on? I'm not going to take the wreath apart to do it all over again. See how flat it is? And it's not going to go any high once I put the tails on. This is what the back looks like. Okay, one's kind of sticking out. We don't want that. There we go. Nice and clean. If you're worried about any of the stragglers, because they have, your customer, you know, has a glass door, or you have a glass door, you don't want them seen, you can just trim them. But otherwise, it's nice and clean on the back. Okay, so now we're going to put our... Did you cut 20 inches for the smaller frame also? No, let's see what they say on the recipe, because I'm not used to doing the smaller one. On the smaller one, oh yeah, it does. Yep, everything's the same. You still do 14-inch ribbon, and you still do 20-inch cuts. Yep, no scratches. Okay, now we're going to put our ribbon tails on the top. Twist twice, like you normally would, and then we're going to twist 6 to 7 times. That was kind of short, but we'll be okay. Put the nub under there, and we're going to separate them. This is when you can adjust those bottom tails if you need to. Can't find your patio right now? Yeah. Even the dogs have a hard time getting through down here, because I got so much. Yesterday, I about fell on my face. Almost knocked Art's display case of all his shot glasses. Oh, we'll miss you, Gina. It's going to be alive. I'm not sure what I'm making yet. But it will be alive instead of a Google Meet. One roll of mesh will do both frames. Makes sense? Because you only have to cut 6 20-inch pieces of mesh. So absolutely you can do both. You can do 2 of this one. You can do 2 matching with the smaller one. because at 20 inches, let me see if that takes a whole roll. So you're still cutting 6, so 12 and 6. Yep. 18 times 20 is 360. Yep, that's it. You use the whole roll. So none left over. I don't know why this keeps stopping. There she goes again. Not sure if I'll be in support group tonight. Heading to my camper today. I may not have enough internet service. I understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I understand. And people do have a life. It will be, because I'm doing it as a live. I have last week's that I need to post, put in the group. But because it'll be a live one. Good morning, Vicky. It will be in the support group. I don't have to worry about remembering to record it and upload it. We do one as a live every month, the first Thursday of the month. The third Thursday of the month is business Q&A. The other two are a craft or design or working up a wreath. Hey, Helen. I need a few suggestions for what to make to give away to a day. I know, I've been thinking, Billy, and was trying to find some ideas on Pinterest. Because you had asked, they would put their name into a drawing. The mothers loved the tulip wreath, especially, but she was so sweet. That little gal that won. What a sweetheart. Can you do something that's fishing related or hunting related, or I'm assuming you're going to be using the mesh and ribbon, which I've got some more to send to you. That is a good question, figuring out. Too bad they didn't have, I don't know how you would have fast. Too bad they didn't have little toy. I didn't want to miss it, but need to get away. Honey, I understand. It hasn't passed 2 years on the 25th. I'm really struggling. Oh, honey, bless your heart. Sending lots of prayers and love. I can't imagine. We're going to make sure the bottom tails and the top tails are showing. Feel free to call at any time. I hope you know that. Okay. And as for the Father's Day thing, if they had like toy fishing poles at Dollar Tree, I wonder if there's somehow you could do that and do a manly bow or put some florals or something on it. Remember, they're in a nursing home and can't get out. No, I know, but it would just be a design type thing. That's why I said, you know, not for them to use, but that's kind of the focal point, so to speak. Came in from Sue, Ontario. Hello, Judy from Canada. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so here is our pancake wreath. We've got all of our ribbon tails poking out. That's why we cut 14 inches. Try not to mess it up. Look at how flat. I'm going to turn it this way because I saw some stragglers. I'm right-handed. Okay, look at how flat. Can easily go between a storm door. Now, on the back, you can see where all the chenille stems are. Sorry guys, even though it was on Do Not Disturb, a call got through. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you see these little holes on the back? That is for where you're going to put your sign, where you're going to put your bow. You could also, if you wanted to, use it as a hanger. So I've got 2 holes here, 2 holes there. So you can either, so the way she made this, good morning, Mama Dukes. It froze up because I had a call come through, unfortunately. So the way she made this is when you do, you preferably want to use a 12 by 6 when you're doing this size, even if it's a Dollar Tree frame, because it works perfectly. It works perfectly to, let's say we put it on the top. It's going to cover those 3 areas where the chenille stems were cut off, okay? Then when we do our bow, it's going to cover it here. Same if we wanted to put it here. We could put it here and have the bow be up here, okay? You could put it diagonal and have the, okay? So there's lots of options. I'm going to put it up here with our bow down here because I like having longer tails, and then you run into it covering. You also can put it in the middle, okay? But we're going to put it down here. Never made a pancake wreath? Oh, you need to give it a try. So I can take this off now. I have my 1 inch by 1 inch cable mounts. It's glue stuck to it. 1 inch by 1 inch cable mounts. Okay, we're going to put those on the back. Sticky. Sticky. We're going to make sure it's where the holes are. Right here. And we're going to do some glue. I had it. Some reinforcement with some glue. Come on. Here we go. Little dab there, little dab there. This one over here. I'm going to push it on. In the same way, the 15th marks the 12th year of my son, John, passed away. Yep. I knew there was a lot of people struggling this month. Okay. My pieces under here. We're going to do our chenille stems. You see where those holes are. Right there. I might not be able to put them through the holes, but we'll see. Put these in here and twist it. Yes, lots of prayers to anybody that's struggling. Do one on this side. This sign is one that is available on my website. I have a whole line of peace, love signs. If there's something that maybe you are looking for and you don't see one, shoot me a message, give me a call, email me, any of those things. And we can see about getting one made for you. Okay, let's see if we can hit where the holes are supposed to be. I'm going to grab my darning needle, even though it's not a thick wreath. I want to see if I can find it. This. There's. Oh, this isn't going to go through. Duh. Okay. Oh, please. Take the darning needle off. But at least that's where the hole was. There we go. Pull this side through. Poke this one. Yes, prayers for everyone that needs them. So, but I think they put the holes too close together. They did. There's one over here. Sorry, guys. Need to finish this one up. That one was Mom. Can you do the same with the t-shirts? Meaning if there's something that you would like? Yeah. I can do my best to design or go to, I have a third party that does them as far as printing. Okay. So this is going to go here. Cover those. Cover that. We're going to flip it. Actually, I'm going to put it through this one. It's my first time using one of these frames, so we're playing around on attaching the sign. Hello. Go. Cut this off. Bend it over. It's straight. It is. I'm going to use this one. I lied. I'm going to use this one. Or the other one, only 4 days home. Oh, CPA and auditor for insurance company and traveling to Rochester. Well, hopefully he won't be traveling as much with the tax season being over. But sometimes when you're doing it for a company, there's other stuff that you have to worry about. Okay? So there's our sign. Okay. And I wasn't going to put it on the bottom, but guess what happened? I put it on the bottom. That's okay. So we're going to do our sign on the top. Our sign on the top. Oh, guys. My bow on the top. Get one of my zip ties that have fallen. Let's see what kind of bow we can come up with. So we've got this one, some more lemons. I'm going to put this one in the background. This one in the background, and we don't want too long because we have the sign. So it's at 7 inches, but we need it to be shorter. Hey, Laura, we sure can. And I'm going to do about 5.5, 6-inch loops. I'm going to do this one a little different, something else I learned from Coach Mel. So this one's going to have 2 loops on this side and 1 tail on this side. This is leftover ribbon. Put that over there. Now we're going to use the lemon. Start with the tail on this side. Come in just a little bit. And we're going to do 2 loops tail on the other side. You'll see when I do this. Kelly, I'm sorry, but you froze up and I didn't hear answer about t-shirts. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I can do t-shirts. If there's something that you are looking for, absolutely. I even had someone once, hey, I like this sign, but can you put that saying, that image on a shirt? And absolutely. I will do my very best. Just send me a message. I don't print all my shirts here. It's done with a third party, but I do design, quote, create them. They're just strictly the printer. So that last call was from Mom, so it automatically came through. Gonna do a black. Come on. Another Sam's one. I get quiet when I make bows. Two loops, one tail on this side. You also could do it, guys, if you wanted to do a smaller sign and put 2 bows on it. The biggest thing with the pancake is you're wanting to cover where you cut those chenille stems off. Another lemon ribbon. Oops. This one's from Sam's. That was not a good dovetail at all. This one is going to have to double it, but it's because we're going to put our little bubble on the inside. Is that black and white ribbon? And if so, why did you choose the black and white? Yep, it is black and white, and I chose the black and white. It helps pull the black out of the words. It also gives your wreath a little pop. Usually I will put the black on the top. Even if I have a wreath that doesn't have black in it, a lot of times I will put black in. Because just like that green makes it pop. A black always... Because I dropped it. I moved it out of the way. A black ribbon will always make your wreath pop. You are very welcome. Plus there's black in the black stripe in the mesh. Matches those stripes. So I put my zip tie on to hold it together. I, with my hands, do not feel that I can get the ribbons tight enough. It's just a chenille stem. So I use a zip tie. We're going to pull all of our tails down. But we're not going to touch the loops yet, and I will show you why once we get this. We're going to leave them flat. Pull this a little tighter, put our Chanel stem in. Now we can tie it completely. A nice mess. Put your zip tie, not your Chanel stem. Oh, you're fine, Robin. Yeah, we can do that sometime in the support group too. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get these dovetailed because I'll end up forgetting. Dovetailed, this one dovetailed. I think I need new Heritage scissors. Really enjoy watching you make it. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. I've gotten a lot better. I used to hate it, wanted nothing to do with it, and now I put one on pretty much everything that I do. Every wreath. Okay, so our tails are done. Now, the reason we didn't move our loops, and the reason on some side, so on this one, we'll use the plaid as an example. I have one loop on this side, but 2 loops on this side. So what we're going to do, oh, you're okay, Donna. Thinking of you, babe. Okay, so we've got this, and we're going to leave it right here in the middle. We're just going to straighten it out, straighten that loop so it's, okay, we're going to leave that in the middle. My next ribbon, this lemon, has 2. So we're going to pull one up. The other reason I like using a zip tie is I can pull tight and it's not going to go anywhere, okay? So I got one up, one down. This one again is by itself. We're going to leave it in the middle. The top lemon has 2. We're going to pull up and pull down, okay? So there's that side. Now we're going to come to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. The plaid on the bottom has 2. Straighten those out. We're going to go left and right, up and down, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Try not to squish this side. This time the lemon only has 1. We're going to leave it where it's at in the middle. Striped. Up and down. Okay. Only 1 because this button goes in the middle. Okay, so the reason we did it that way is now we have our bow. And for example, with this 2.5, you have a lemon, plaid, lemon, kind of like our tails, plaid, lemon, plaid. So the reason we put 2 on one side and 1 on the other is we can make sure we have it nice and alternated all the way around. Okay. So we're going to come over here. Gonna have to cut our tails, but that's okay. Use my darning needle. How big do you make the button? It's just kind of by eye. I mean, I'd say it's probably about 2.5 inches. You just kind of eyeball it. Make sure this comes through. Yeah, this is a tough month for Donna too. When she lost her sweet granddaughter. Okay, and pull it down. Again, we're going to have to cut our tails, but that's okay. Come on. No, it doesn't want to go through. Hold, please. That goes. One more. Okay. Make sure our bow looks the way that we want it to. I'm going to spread our tails out. Maybe they'll be okay going around on either side of the sign. Oh, I guess it got twisted. There we go. And cut these just a little bit. Thanks, Deborah. This one a little. Cut these a little. Again, the words are on the bottom of our sign, so we're okay, but we still don't want it overhanging too much, and since we can spread them out, okay. Again, make sure our tails, our ribbon tails, didn't get all squished up from putting the bow on. Okay. And that's what we got, guys. Make sure I have it held up straight. That's what we got. There is our pancake wreath. See how skinny it is? I have a hard time holding it in the camera, so there's no glare. Nice and flat. Everything's covered. All of our chenille stems are covered. That will be cut off. Okay. All of our tails are straight. That's what we got. This one, thank you guys. This one will get listed on the website. I'm behind on getting them listed, but it will. The sign is available at lemonwreaths.com. I currently have an automatic 18% discount going, and that's on the entire website. So you can check that out over there. I'm currently running 5 to 7 business days, trying to shorten that up as quickly as possible. So thanks for hanging out, guys. You can take a little break, get something to eat, grab some more coffee, and so 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be live with KKC. Thank you for being here, guys. Stay blessed, and we will catch you next time. Much love.